911, what is your emergency?
I think I hear gunshots.
Are you at the school?
Hostile shot fired. 1200 building. Couldn't say it's a male in a hoodie he could not describe with at least an AR-15, if not an AK-47.
I love you. I love you. It's going to be fine. Can you hide somewhere? Can you play dead?
My daughter has no voice. She was murdered last week, and she was taken from us. Shot 9 times on the 3rd floor. We, as a country, failed our children.
Andrew Pollack, a grieving father, has investigated the roots of the Parkland shooting.
There's not a moment that goes by that I don't think of her.
And your book is titled Why Meadow Died. Why did Meadow die?
They wanted to avoid and end the school-to-prison pipeline and end suspensions and expulsions. So they just wanted to stop holding kids accountable. In Broward, children were allowed 4 misdemeanors per school year without ever getting introduced to the judicial system.
Now, the shooter himself, he had a history.
My name is Nick, and I'm going to be the next school shooter of 2018. You're all going to die.
45 calls to this individual's house without an arrest. And this is after we already familiar with Columbine, Sandy Hook.
One of the things you say that I find very striking is the fact that the policies of the school had the effect of taking kids who were very disturbed and violent and classifying them, in a sense, as handicapped.
You could have a kid that's emotionally disturbed, or they call it oppositional defiant disorder. It's ODD, which is another word for like a psychopath that's a juvenile. And they label them special needs, and that's what makes them untouchable within the school district.
The man whose job it was to keep students safe was arrested today. Surveillance tape shows the school resource officer never entered the building as bullets flew.
In some of the video that I saw from the body cam, you can see a deputy getting out of his car, and you could hear the gunshots that could be killing my daughter, and he's taking his time going to the back of his car to put his vest on, and he never goes even in the building.
Do you think that if there was a coach or a teacher or teachers who were trained and armed, that your daughter might be alive today?
I know as a fact that my daughter would be alive.
What have you found the role of the media to be in covering these shootings?
They don't want to hear the truth, the media. And I almost feel like they gloat when there's a mass shooting. And that before the victims are even buried and the facts are out, they're blaming the president, or they're blaming the scary rifle. They want to attack the Second Amendment. That's their agenda. The Second Amendment means a lot to me now because, like I said, my daughter was on the 3rd floor and no one came to save her. A lot of times you call 911, it doesn't mean they're coming to help you. So why should I give up that right to defend myself